Yo, what is up, real estate agents? How are you guys? Have you been thinking about how to get more clients for your business? And on one shoulder, you got people telling you, hey, you should try out Zillow and buying leads on there. And then on the other shoulder, you got people telling you that you should focus on building a brand and using social media. And you don't really know which direction to go into. What you want is just a way to start getting more clients and start building your real estate business. Well, in this video, I'm going to help you make a decision. I'm going to arm you with the knowledge for what it takes to actually get clients on Zillow and what it takes to actually get clients on social media, because they are two completely different paths that require different work and different, ways to actually see success on those. I personally have a preference for which I believe is better. It might be just a little bit biased, but I will share my preference at the end of the video. But hey, if you're new to this channel, my name is Michael. I'm one of the co-founders here at Ground Zero. And if you're a real estate agent looking for great tips on marketing, branding, and advertising for growing your real estate business, hit that subscribe button below and turn on the notifications bell so you can be the first person to know each week when we drop new videos. But before we get into this, I just want to mention something extremely important. Both these paths require work and they require an investment. They also won't fix any fundamental problems you have in your business and will take time and consistency once you implement either way of social media or Zillow to start seeing the results that you're looking for. All right, guys, let's just start off by going over some of the good and the bad of Zillow and social media. And we'll start with Zillow. Zillow every single month has 68 million active visitors to their website. This is also a place where a lot of buyers first start the process. When someone wants to buy a home, a lot of places they go first is Zillow. And they offer two programs. They offer a pay up front and a pay when closed program. And here are some of the good things about social media. On average, people spend 2.5 hours every single day scrolling social media. You can also build a tribe here and truly connect with people and potential clients, and it's extremely cost effective. You can get in front of people on a hyper local level for a lot cheaper than other places. Okay, so those are the good things about Zillow and social media. Now let's get into the bad things about them. With Zillow, the bad things are you got to be really good at sales. The success of Zillow is determined by your ability to be able to close people. Since you don't have a chance to really build a relationship with that consumer before their decision, you have to overcome a bigger hump to get over to get them to want to close with you versus the other competition. It can also get super costly. The more competitive the market that you're in, meaning more agents, and the higher the price point of the homes in the markets you're in, the higher the cost is going to be for the program. And also, you're not building your brand on Zillow, you're building Zillow's brand. All right, guys, so let's break down Zillow and really explain how their programs work for agents. And then at the end, I'll kind of tell you what agent that I think Zillow would be great for. So first off, what Zillow is really, really good at and what they are pretty much able to leverage their entire business around is attention. They have hundreds of thousands of home buyers and sellers going to their site every single day to glance through homes, start their home search. And what Zillow did is they found a way to monetize that attention. So Zillow has two different programs that they offer to agents for lead generation and to help them get more clients. The first one is their Zillow Agent Premier program. This is a paid upfront monthly program that allows you to advertise your agent profile in front of people doing local searches in the areas and zip codes where you are wanting to do business. And they actually help connect you with the red hot buyers that are on their profile searching as well too. So pretty much they are going to help feed you leads of motivated buyers to get connected with and help present the opportunity for you to connect with them and close them into a contract so they can become a client and you can make money. So the Premier program is broken down into zip codes that allow agents to bid on the zip codes that they would like to advertise in. They do have a preset amount of agents that they allow in each zip code. So if your zip code is full, you can choose another one. But the pricing of the Zillow Premier program is dependent upon the selling price of the homes in that zip code, the number of agent competition in that zip code, and also the number of available leads that they have in that zip code. So the more competitive and the more expensive the area that you are looking to advertise in, the more expensive the program is going to be. And whoever as an agent is willing to pay the most per month gets the highest lead volume percentage. So an example that they use is if you have 3 agents in a zip code and each agent is spending $100, each agent will have 100% what they call share of voice in that area. But if one agent, they say, ups their budget to $400 and the other agents keep theirs at $100, that agent who is now spending $400 will now have 200% share of voice, while the other agents will now only have 50%. And the equation that you use for this is like the spend of the individual agent, so it'd be 400 divided by the spend of all agents, which would be 600, times the share of voice of pool, which is 300%. Each agent represents 100% share of pool. So this is where it gets a little tough for new agents, or agents who do not have the cash flow to be able to pour into these programs, because they get outspent by competition and they end up getting the smallest chunks of lead volume. So that's where it gets difficult. But they do give you an exclusive relationship with leads that you do get from the program, where they will only see you on Zillow and will not be shown any other agents during this time period. The second program that they have is what they call the Zillow Flex Agent. This is the pay when you close program. They connect agents with leads pretty much the same way they do in the Premier program, but when the sale is completed, Zillow takes a percentage of your commission, and the percentage number is 35% of your commission check. This program is 100% invite only, and they only invite top producers in each area to be part of this program. And my guess for this is that if they are going to send someone a lead for free and get paid on close, they want to send these leads to the best agents who they believe will be able to close this lead the best, because this is the only way that they get money in this equation is, if the agent is actually able to close the lead, carry out the transaction, that's when Zillow gets paid. So the programs are identical in how they connect you with leads. Both these programs, what they come with is a CRM from Zillow that allows you to manage all your leads from the platform, which is great because, not to sound mean, but realtors do suck with organization. And keeping management of all that. And Zillow has also a ton of integrations with other apps that you can use to connect everything else together. So if you're using things like Boomtown or Salesforce or Follow Up Boss, you can integrate all those platforms within Zillow's CRM as well too. So for either of these programs to work for you and bring you business, you absolutely need to know how to convert cold leads into business. So, I was doing some research and I saw that the average conversion rate with Zillow is about 2% to 5%. So you're going to need anywhere between 20 to 50 leads to get your first deal. So that's anywhere between $3,000 to $7,500 invested to get your first deal using Zillow Premier Agent. And if you're using the Flex program, like let's say your sale price is $500,000, your 3% commission would be $15,000, and Zillow would take 35% of that, which would be about $5,200. Plus any other broker fees and costs that you have associated with that as well too. So what type of agent do I believe that Zillow is going to be great for? I think Zillow is good for an agent who doesn't really want to worry about generating their own business, and they have the cash flow to be able to spend with Zillow. I think that's the biggest point, is you got to have some cash flow to be able to spend, or else you're just going to get outspent. If you're an agent who really doesn't want to worry about building a brand and all the work that goes into that and making cold calls daily, and you would just rather take a more of a sales approach, the leads are given to you and all you have to do is close them and be fed people to call, and you just want to focus on converting, you can really rely on Zillow to build your business, but it's going to cost you more of your commissions if you go this way. There are over 302 million people in the United States who are using social media every single day for like 2.5 hours daily. So there is tons of people who are in your SOI, in your farming areas, etc., who are spending hours every single day on social media. And the big thing that I believe social media brings to realtors is the ability to get connected in an authentic way. So social media started as a place to obviously help people who connect with other people who share the same interests, the same beliefs, and same values. And it gives us a way to connect with people at scale without ever having to meet any of them in person. So I want to say this. In the beginning, if you go on social media and all you do is post stuff that boasts about yourself, like I'm the #1 agent, or I sell the highest volume, and you do everything with little effort, and you really make no effort to connect with people on social media will not work for you. That is the biggest mistake that I see a lot of agents making, and why they end up thinking social media sucks and doesn't work, and just the reality is they're just doing it all wrong. The way to build your brand on social media and get clients using social media is to provide consistency with providing value, being authentically you, unless you're authentically an asshole. Don't be authentically you. I just want to share something really briefly with you guys, and this is just brings everything to perspective with social media. So I follow a couple, influencers or people that I follow within on social media, and I've never met them in person, but I feel like I know them. And it's through the consistency of them just posting video content and content in general through a time period and me following them that my relationship with them has strengthened. And I've never met these people in person. And it's gotten to the point where I have bought products and services from people that I've never met just based off, I trust them through their video content. There's really no other way to explain it. I vibe with them. So I started getting to think, I'm like, man, how important would it be for an agent? How valuable would it be to an agent if they had hundreds, if not thousands of people they are connected with on social who feel like they know the agent, they like the agent, they trust the agent, and that they've never actually met them? How many more deals do you think as a real estate agent that you would do if you had that many people, hundreds and thousands of people in your farming areas know you, like you, and trust you, but have never met you? And it's just because they see that your content consistently on social media. I mean, I think that you would probably close another, 10, 15 deals a year just from that. So this is where the big thing for me of why it clicks with social media is the power of building a brand and getting people to feel like they know you and building that connection without ever having actually met you. But it's obviously through, creating the right content, entertaining, educating. You really got to be you and authentic in this content. But I mean, the power is right there. Should you invest in Zillow or should you invest in your real estate brand? Look, if you have the means to do it, I would do both, I would be focusing on building my brand on social media, posting video content, really figuring out ways of how I can build my audience through engaging and entertaining content and educational content as well too. And then also, if I had the means to, I would invest in Zillow as well at the same time. So, I think that they both cross and help each other out, but that's in a perfect world. But if I only had to choose one, I would 100% focus on building my brand on social media, just because I think the longer term of it, it's going to pay off more dividends having my own audience of people than trying to leverage and continually leverage Zillow's audience of people. So I just see why build Zillow's brand when I could build my own. That's kind of like my own thought process behind it. But like I said, if you could do both at the same time, that's great. But hey guys, I appreciate you for watching this video. If you guys have made it this far, I hope you guys got some great value from this and kind of a little bit more of an understanding of, should you invest in Zillow or should you invest in your own brand? But if you guys got some value, please hit that subscribe button below, turn on the post notifications so you can be notified whenever we drop a new video. But thank you guys so much for watching and have a great rest of your day.